I'm not saying I cheat, guys. I don't cheat. Saying yeah, I should. Good laliwe gablana. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I got my two guests, Tobega and my sister Sandra. This is my best friend, guys.
I thought I was also your best friend.
But you are my best friend automatically.
By default?
Yes.
I think right.
But guys, these are my two best friends, and today we're going to be speaking about relationships and dating among the three of us. I hope you guys enjoy it.
Okay, guys, so we're talking about our relationship experiences. We've all had our fair share of relationships. So, guys, when was your first dating? What is your first memory of your dating experience, and how was it? Do you remember it? Were you in love? Like, tell me all about
it. Guys, I had my first actual boyfriend in, was it matric?
Okay. No, you lied. She's lying. It was in grade 8.
I don't count that.
Okay.
You don't count
so
that.
Your first,
You were Johnny in grade 8.
Child. Secrets are going out.
I don't count that. I count my
Okay.
first like real boyfriend was
I remember him.
matric.
So how was the experience of him?
Wangi Gila.
Not the entire relationship though. There were good moments. There were,
but friend, like
majority of it was tough.
Majority of it was tough.
No, it was.
guys, that wasn't a relationship. That was
Clownship.
a clownship.
It was clownship. It was a very emotional time, and I don't know why I went through it. Like,
Yeah.
I shouldn't have.
It was just emotionally taxing.
It was very emotionally
Okay,
taxing.
so then what made you get into a relationship with him when you feel like the majority of the relationship was just not what you expected? Or why
I
didn't
think not having conversations and having conversations with older people. I think I just didn't utilize my sister as well, who was older than me, in telling me how to go about certain things. I took my time to explore and talk to her. I think also just the black culture of not being able to talk about things to family members is a very big part in why I made that big mistake. Yeah. I should have gone to my sister first and said, look, I've got a boyfriend, ABC, and she was at varsity at the time. And that's why I went through what I went through. We should dance, guys.
That's a story time for another day.
That's a story time for another day. And
I've had worse.
And it's very painful to think about it. Actually, it's very painful. I mean, I'm in matric. It's my last year in school. I'm getting to the big bad world. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this is my love. I'm gonna marry this guy. I mean, you know, matric things, guys.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I went through the experience because I think it's made me not just fall for much. Yeah, exactly. Because I'm very picky. I'm very. Guys.
Okay, so was there anything good that came out of a relationship? Okay, I'll take that as a no.
It was too much bad. It clouded the good.
Good, it did.
Okay, so then why did you stay for that long though? That's my question.
Because I didn't know what was better.
You didn't know
She
better.
keeps hoping. You know when you stay with
I kept
someone
hoping.
and you keep hoping
Yeah.
that
I kept
they
hoping.
change and they become a
Also,
better
young
person.
love, guys, don't watch TV. Guys, TV is not
Movies.
Movies are the issue.
It's a lie.
You should, guys. I feel like it's so important to date because you get an understanding of what it is that you like and what it is that you can tolerate as a human being. So I would advise that you date as much as you can, and then in that way you're gonna understand what you can tolerate because everyone comes with baggage, and you always say, I'll never stay with the cheating man. I've been with the cheating man. It was not fun. I never thought I'd be able to do it. But eventually, I mean, it's not something that I should be glamorizing or romanticizing. It's not good at all. But before I dated, I guess, a cheater, I thought I would never be able to stay with one, but I did. So that's why I'm saying you must just date, just get the experience, see different men, and then eventually there's always a better love out there. That's what I always say. So don't give up on love just because the one person that you thought was your world like decided to just up and leave. There's always a better
And
love.
you can't lower your standards. It's not that you have high standards or anything. That's what you know. That's what you want.
And that's what,
you
never
you
settle.
can't settle. You
Never
can't settle
settle.
at all.
We're not saying be like unreasonable in terms of standards, but what you like is what you like, and if someone can't provide that or bring that to the table, it's okay to get up and go find. Don't waste your time.
You know?
Just being like, okay, he's not, he doesn't see buying flowers as a form of love language. It's your love language. And I feel like also the whole love language situation, I think you deserve all 5 love languages. It shouldn't be just affection or gifts. You deserve every single love language that you can get.
If you can do it, why can't the other 6 do it?
Like he can give you quality time, he can give you affection, gifting, acts of service. I don't know what
communication.
Everything. You can get it all. Like, don't, guys, please don't settle. Like, no.
Guys, I'm done, hey?
Yeah, I'm done with that life.
I am.
And also be intentional, guys, when you
Guys, I'm sorry, but this Angiko writes me.
1 eternity later.
I think another thing is we need to accept that not everyone you date is someone you're going to marry, which is a mistake we all make. So I think that's something that we really need to look into.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah, 100%. And I also think that you must also know when to leave. Like, don't romanticize struggle. Ever. Ever. I've been there, I've done that, got the t-shirt. Like, do not romanticize struggle, guys. Other people who have good love lives and things like that, you can also have it. Don't count the years just because you've been with someone for 10, 15 years and say, okay, no, dala skudla and whatever, and then just think that's what you deserve. You can leave and you'll find someone that will value you as a person and that will see the good in you. And yeah, that's just my 2 cents on, guys, not struggle love.
Guys, you will not believe I am living my life after, like, through a meme. Right now, there's a meme I read the other night, and it says, if he loves you, you will know. If you're confused,
He doesn't love
he doesn't love
you.
you.
If
Get your things and leave. You
I
shouldn't
tell
be
you,
confused.
my last relationship was that.
No, I wonder if you. That's a bit. That's a story for another day. But guys, Ustando is so right. Like, a man is either black and white. It's either they love you or they don't. If you are like formulating these things like, oh, maybe he just needs more time, or maybe maybe I just need to buy him more gifts, or maybe I need to perform better sexually or whatever it is. You as yourself are complete, and if a man loves you for who you are, then he does. If you have to change who you are for a man, then
You should never change.
Never change
Never
yourself.
change. Never lower your standards. If you love money, love money.
Love money.
Guys,
Don't act like you don't love money.
So how long is too long to get over a relationship?
Oh
'Cause
no, I
pain is
move on.
pain.
I move on.
Pain is pain, though.
I move on. And I keep telling all my friends this. I move on.
I move on to the next guy.
Okay, I'm definitely different.
I move on from one guy to the next guy quick.
Okay, I'm totally different.
Yeah.
I cry a lot. Like, when I need someone to tell me to keep quiet, I always call her because she's just gonna ask me, okay, Fred, why are you crying? Like, yeah, I invest a whole lot of myself into it.
Wait, sorry, stop. You call her. She's the worst person to call.
No.
You'd be crying and she'd be like, yeah, and so why are you crying?
Yeah, why?
Why?
So what I like about Usane is that when I know that I have to move on, I can't be wallowing over this for 3 months and crying and being unproductive and things like that. That's a long time.
That's a long time.
I
It
spend
happens.
a
It
lot of
happens.
time crying.
Yeah.
So she is my listen, you need to get you together and keep it moving. So sometimes I need to hear that, as painful as it is sometimes, I think it's necessary for me to hear it because I invest a whole lot in a relationship with a guy, and then when it ends, my heart is genuinely broken. So sometimes I don't know how to handle my feelings. So I need someone like her. She's got like tough love. She tells you, you've been crying over this for way too long. You need to move on. You're forgetting who you are as a person. And yeah.
And you
but
do forget
sometimes,
yourself
like,
as a
you
person.
truly love someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, guys, pain is pain. Like,
You can't invalidate someone's pain.
you can't
Yeah.
say, oh, just because you've been with someone for a month, you can't be crying over them. Pain is pain. If you love someone, there's no timeline to loving someone. Like,
I've been saying that. Like, if
There's
you feel like the
no
person is the one
timeline.
after a week,
yeah.
you guys should be married.
Okay, 75
Singing
guys,
loud.
excited. Just
You see, and you see with me, the difference is I find I'll be wasting too much time thinking about the relationship. It's over. Why am I still wallowing over something that's over? It's not going to
Yeah.
come back. If it does come back, oh, great, whatever.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't, I'm wasting my time thinking about something when I could be moving on and enjoying my life. If it's a Lutando, guys, move on to the next one, enjoy Lutando.
Yeah, never give up on love. I'm definitely not about giving up on love. Like, cry when you need to cry, but also when you need to get it moving, you
I
know?
think I cried once.
Yeah, you've cried a couple of
A
times.
couple of times.
Proper
She has.
depression.
She's just putting out this tough exterior, but I've seen her cry a couple of times, and I freak out because I'm like, she never cries. Like, what am I supposed to do? 'Cause I'm always the crier in the friendship. So if she cries, I'm like, guys, why are you crying?
But I am the move oner. I am the move
Yeah.
oner.
It's important
Yeah.
to
Oh,
have.
definitely.
Guys, my sister always just says to me, like, why am I even telling you? Because, guys, I will tell you, like, it's done. I'm sorry, it's happened. It's painful to know that it's happened, guys. When you love someone, it's very painful. But you're gonna cry because of Benny. I mean, come on.
No, but sometimes
But-
you like truly love the
Yeah,
person.
no,
like I just
I'm
mentioned
excited.
earlier,
I mean,
like
like, time, what must
when
happen?
you truly love someone though, like we not all move honors, you know?
Yeah.
Because you see yourself with that person, they promise you the future. You see a family, you know, the white picket fence, everything. And then
What do you mention?
see myself, the Porsche, the Bentley. I'm joking. But so when you break up, you see that lifestyle going. Boom, God, like that.
You do.
Like I went through proper depression, guys, and I didn't even know I was going through depression. Like I
That's
went
another.
from,
That's another issue we
dude, it's
talk
like
about.
a whole other issue. Like I went from a size 38 to a 30 in 3 months. Obsessed with exercising in the morning and the afternoon. But at that point, I didn't know there was something wrong until one day I opened the fridge and I only had mealies and wine in my fridge. And that's when I realized that's all I've been eating for the past 3 months, umbila and wine. So depression is real. But when I think another thing is like people around you need to speak up, because I think everyone around me was just like so scared to say anything.
Why do
know?
you think that is, though?
I really don't know.
Do you
I
not really
really
think it's
don't
also
know.
your character in terms of a person that people are scared to talk to about certain things?
No, I really don't. I don't think so. I think they probably didn't want me to be hurt, or maybe they thought it was too acute, it was too new, that I'd be in denial of the whole thing.
Okay.
It was literally when I was out of it that they were like, yeah, dude, that's why we were trying to say, let's go eat out tonight, let's do
Yeah.
this, let's do that,
Okay.
you know? So anyway, if you're going through something like that, different topic, get help, we'll talk about it another time.
Guys, also, this is our in-house doctor, so we'll have a few sessions with our doctor, Dr. Fix-It.
That's a fake thing.
We'll have a few sessions with Dr. Fix-It in terms of like life and love and everything. And post your questions, and especially your health. Post your questions. We're going to have a sessions just one-on-one with her, and she'll answer all of your questions. So
I have
don't
a
be
lot of
scared.
questions to ask her,
No.
especially sexual.
I know they're sexual.
Drop your sexual questions. Drop any questions, and we'll have a one-on-one session where she will answer all of your questions.
But like, I just want to elaborate on Ustando's point. We would see, like, guys, it's so important to go through the emotions so that when you're over that person, you know
You, like,
what the
proper
door
over
is closed. Like, I'm moving on, and don't bring your baggage to the next person, because it's not fair on that next person, and also you denying yourself of the greatest form of love you could have with that particular person. So just always go in with an open mind and love again. Don't be like, oh, I was hurt. It's fine to acknowledge that, but don't close yourself off to the point that the person can't have access to you and you can't be vulnerable, because you could be missing out on someone who is potentially.
But this kind of makes me ask myself a question of, do I not have emotion?
As fine, we process pain differently as people, and I think that's also important to understand in a friendship. How she processes pain is 100% different to how I process pain, and I think for me, I can't be projecting how she's supposed to be feeling just because I cried for 3 months, and she can't be projecting how she feels about a breakup just because she doesn't cry at all. We need to understand as friends and as family how we process pain, and just be mindful, because it's a very fragile time for anybody if you're going through a breakup, especially if you loved someone or you saw a future with them.
I guess it's also good to have someone like her in your life.
Yeah.
Because
she's not always crying.
If they're always miserable,
yes.
Then if they're always miserable, you know, misery loves company, then you're going to be in depression for like a whole year. Yeah. Because they're like, oh, you crying, let me cry with you. This one's going to snap you out of it like, hey, get out of here, get out of the phone. Like, remember I was just like talking to you about it the other day. How
as they went,
it's amazing, right? Like, the other day I was speaking to you and speaking to a friend about how, you know, my last relationship, one of many, my last relationship. I feel like I've just done, you know, like you do everything. You do everything and there's nothing you haven't done. So you have to be at that point to leave a person. I think that's what you had asked earlier, like what does it take for you to leave a person? Yeah. So I think some of us, we just have to do everything and be like, I tried my best, but you didn't come to the party.
And that's how I feel, and that's how I felt with my last one. I think I've spoken about this way. Guys, we dated for what, a year and something, and we broke up, and we got back together again. And I still felt like Mood was not coming to the party. I feel like guys, I shouldn't feel like I have to beg.
No, we can't be beggars.
I shouldn't feel like I have to beg when I feel like I'm giving 110%, and instead of a relationship making you feel happier, you feel like you're sinking further into a depressive state than you should be. And that's when I realized, you know what?
You're losing yourself.
A small disclaimer, Dr. Fix It comes from work, guys. Shubi.
Is that me making a disclaimer?
Okay, guys. Just going back.
Dr. Fix It is tired. She's post-call.
She is. But going back to just losing yourself, guys, when you feel like you're losing who you are in a relationship.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
What do you feel about going to counseling and you guys are not married?
I've never.
Because what if there's an issue that maybe you guys can't, your communication languages, because there's different communication languages between people. Let's say you guys are just not getting each other. Would you then advise someone to go for counseling, even though marriage is maybe a topic that you haven't spoken about with your partner?
If you feel like it's something worth working for, then definitely I'm all for counseling. It's amazing. Sometimes you just need to.
But then does your partner not think then you like preempting things like, oh, Sofuna was shut, imagine now that you want us to go
then
to
that person is not the one for you, because clearly they are not willing to try and make things work.
Got you.
Like, what if your partner doesn't want marriage?
Then you guys want different things in life. If you want marriage and he doesn't want marriage, how is that relationship going to work?
I'll tell you why I'm asking this.
But it also depends why he doesn't want. He has to have a valid reason. He can't say just because you didn't for 100,000 for your lobola, I can't afford that, I don't want marriage. Because then that's what people, next thing you're sure because he found someone who maybe doesn't require lobola, I don't know. Like, so it has to be a valid excuse.
Okay, I need to just cut this for a minute.
You have to deal with that.
Are you wearing your pants the right way around? I feel like...
Yeah, that's good luck.
Hey!
you're the right way.
I'm going the wrong way.
Okay,
Guys. So basically, guys, you want marriage. He doesn't want marriage, because of his own experiences. So what do you guys do? I mean, you guys are on the same wavelength in life. He does everything he wants. He's got every quality he wants in a man. So what do you do?
He's not for you.
Not for you, because this is a conversation you guys should honestly have.
Even in the beginning,
you guys want two different things completely.
Yeah,
like
you want
can't
marriage,
be
you want
wanting
the whole commitment.
Yeah,
and he's like, nah, I'm okay with partnership. Why?
This never gonna work, because you're always going to resent this person.
Yeah.
And even vice versa, he's going to resent you for making him marry you.
Yeah, it shouldn't be like okay, just because Nyamtando Sane, now I need to marry her, because he's gonna be like, that wasn't my choice initially. So if your parts are not aligning, guys, let it go.
Let it go.
Your causes a whole
There
lot of
is
damage.
someone out there.
Yeah.
I still believe. I haven't found him yet.
So, but
If
if
you're out
he-
there,
Guys, there is a greater love out there always. But yeah,
My heart is
time
touching
is
guy.
right.
I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, like just honestly let them
it
go. It's like if he's gonna say I want marriage, but I feel like at this point in life I still wanna do this, do that in terms of my career. That's different. You're postponing it. At least you're talking about it because you both want it. Yeah. But if you don't want it, if he doesn't want it, you don't want it. It's two different things. Like you can't compromise on it at all.
It's like kids.
Yeah,
If he
it's a
says
deal
he doesn't want
breaker.
to have kids and you want to have children, now what? It's a deal breaker for me.
It's a deal breaker.
Why are you guys deal breakers? Jeez.
A man who is very like, I don't know, if you have a conversation with him about like serious things, he's just like, yeah, okay. Like he doesn't have an opinion on anything. For me, I feel like we don't have to agree on everything as a couple. We can have disagreements, but if you just have nothing to contribute or bring to the table in terms of conversation, then for me, it's a no from me.
For me, it's like lack of emotion.
Yeah.
Like you can't be like breaking down in front of someone and
And
they're
they're like,
Ukalelani.
yeah, it's just like, I've been in a situation like that, guys. Oh god,
like
no.
besikhuluma kamnandi manje usuyakhala like
I'm allowed to cry.
I've had a
When I
bad
want
day.
to cry, I
Ask
want
me
to
why I
cry.
had a bad day.
I agree.
No, Umut just does not listen. Like I can't tell you one thing over and over and over again. I'm sorry. I just can't.
Like you've said it once, you've said it
Twice.
too many times.
Cheating is also, I can now say it is a deal breaker for me.
I thought cheating was a deal breaker for me. At one
I
point.
thought it was. I've stayed in a relationship where I've been cheated. It broke me in all. I'll never do it again. Because the work that I had to do by myself to get myself to where I am. Okay,
for a lot of people.
So I think I'm coming from a place of, before I experienced a partner cheating on me, I was like, I'll never be with someone who cheats, you know. Then I got a partner who cheated on me, and I stayed multiple times, and the damage that was done was just.
And the thing
it's
is,
the biggest form of
and
betrayal.
you can't
in a
tell a person who
relationship.
loves someone like that they must leave them, guys.
Like,
It doesn't
and then
happen.
when you have a conversation with them, they tell you that no, this is the type of person that I am. Now I have to deal with no, guys. It's the biggest form of betrayal in a relationship when a partner, because there's so many things that happened before the actual cheating. You were chatting to this person, you're pursuing this person. It's the biggest form of betrayal. And yes,
like you go into it, you go into cheating willingly knowing what you're doing. It's never by mistake.
it's never a mistake.
Never a
Ever.
mistake.
So if someone tells you, no, baby, it was a mistake,
Don't fall for it. It's a lie. It's a trap.
no, I can comfortably say, like, for me, cheating is a deal. Okay, let me not say comfortably, but it's a big thing for me.
I guess we
need counseling. We need
hope
Jesus.
it will be one day a deal breaker.
It
but
should be.
It should be
It
a deal
should
breaker.
be.
We hope to eventually get people who are not going to do such to us.
Sane, what is
It's
your
not
input?
okay. It's not okay.
Guys, it's not okay. The damage. I know a lot of people say, cheating is not about you, it's about the person who's actually doing the acts. But it does affect you as a partner,
definitely.
because you're like, yo, am I not satisfying this person?
What did I do
What
wrong?
am I lacking? What
Am
is
I
wrong with
ugly?
me? And then that has it affects your self-esteem, and then now you have
You
to
see,
be
I can't even
broken.
comment because the moment they did do that, I left.
No, guys, leave.
You know?
It's not
Yeah.
okay.
If they do it the first time,
it's not
I-
okay.
you me. They're gonna do it a fifth time.
See, that's the difference. I can't really comment because the moment it happened, I left.
Yeah,
You know?
guys, you like
Know your
ideally
self-worth.
you should leave.
Know your
yourself.
self-worth.
There's always a greater love.
But this comes that whole question where, and obviously this is gonna be a topic for another day. If monogamy is actually normal,
it is.
It
It
should
should.
be.
it should be.
It should.
Ideally, it should be. But then you ask yourself the question: really, is it really normal?
But
you know.
I mean, you need to know yourself as a human being. I don't judge.
I'm not
people.
saying I cheat, guys. I don't cheat. Saying yeah, I shouldn't. Good
What I'm basically trying to say is whatever is meant for you is for you. If you are for open relationships, I fully support that. But don't go into an open relationship if you're a person who loves monogamy.
Yes.
It's not gonna work. Don't do what works for you. If you are multi-dating and it makes you happy,
Great
that's
stuff.
amazing.
Like, guys, never give up on love. Like, never. Like, I'm always like being asked, like, who is it this week? No, not really.
Like,
But
I love
you
love.
get, like, you need, some people just, you can't give up on love. You need to be in a new relationship. Experience that person. Don't bring your
Yeah.
baggage from the old relationship.
Yeah, never.
I have something to ask.
Okay, I also have something to ask.
What is your take on lurkers? Like those ones that come into your life and then you fall in love and you're like, oh yeah, we're back on.
I don't have
and then
time
they
for that.
disappear and then they come back and then they disappear.
I just had a lurker literally last month.
No,
No,
don't have time
I
for
can't.
that. Don't waste your time.
No.
It's never gonna work. It's never gonna work because they're there because you're an option. You're not. You should never be an option
should
to
never
a
be
human
an
being,
option.
especially a man. If they know that if Ustando doesn't answer my calls, Utobek, no.
And
There's
that
nothing
is-
romantic about lurkers. They are abusive and it's emotional abuse.
It is.
She said to me the other time, wait, he's still around?
Guys, delete. Okay, so I have a
Blocker.
Block on the WhatsApp.
Blocker the whole Instagram.
Block on the Facebook.
Email.
Blocker the email.
Everything.
Blocker.
So I have a question. What is your take on, as a female, shooting your shot when it comes to a male?
All the time.
I'm here for it.
I'm
here for it.
I'm like that person.
I'm here for it.
I don't know how to do it, guys. I don't know how to do
No,
it.
it doesn't have to be like, hey, man. No.
No, but I feel like you guys know me. I'm the type of person that doesn't even know how to ask for anything. So now shooting a shot at someone I don't even know is even
No,
worse.
but it's not. Your first message is not going to be like, "Hey, I want to be in a relationship."
No.
It's just going to be like, "Hi." You making yourself known, something like you just
Like, hey.
like, "Hi, I'm here and I'm very interested in you."
Exactly. You
And
guys
then how
know.
he responds, it's okay if it's not like something that you want.
Already that lurker, I think you guys know the lurker I'm talking about. Already, umuntu wamsukela vibes, you know, and now I must do the work as well. I don't know, like, I don't know how to really shoot my shot. I was interested. I was interested.
Okay.
From the beginning.
My sister.
Lies. No, but okay. You see someone, you like, oh my word, this has been my crush for the longest time.
He shot his first shot by messaging me. And then one pora.
Then that's fine. Then that's not the person for you.
Yeah, definitely not.
And that's how you're gonna find out. Like, you literally gonna shoot your shot to this.
But I didn't shoot my shot. He had to shoot his shot first. That's my thing. I don't know
So
how.
you're against females.
I'm not against it. I just don't know how to do it.
I feel like sometimes the person might be shy and they just need that You know, that nudge.
Yeah. Just
So that's what I'm here for.
I'm
I'm here
definitely
to
here
help
for it.
you. You help
recognize
me.
that you
I
need
help
me.
you.
It will mean back.
You see, the last time it was Tando that made me do it. I wasn't going to do it.
Okay. I'm for it.
Yeah, she
guys.
wasn't.
Like,
I think I was practically chatting to Guy.
but I'm for it. Like,
Definitely.
if you see something that you like, I don't like living life with regrets. Just go for it, and then obviously read the room. If he's like, I'm not interested, don't then now force the situation.
Yeah.
Just be like, thank you for your honesty. It was nice knowing you, and keep it moving. And then if he receives his
It's Oh, George, oh,
but if he receives basically what you're giving out, then it could be something beautiful. I know a lot of relationships that have been a product of a female shooting her shot. Or any female.
You know, I've
actually.
actually been in a relationship when I DM'd Guy first. I was like, hey.
And then
Have you done that as well? You have.
I have.
So guys, teach me your ways.
It went well.
Yeah.
Because wow.
You just look. I just said hi. How are you with the flower emoji, and things just flew.
The rest is history.
I must do that also.
No,
No,
don't. It's not gonna work
it's not
for
the
you.
one. No, it's not gonna work for you
It's not gonna
because
work.
you're gonna give up midway, and it needs momentum.
It does need
Need
momentum.
momentum.
Remember
You
when,
need conversation.
when someone
Also.
tried to hook me up with this guy, and over WhatsApp we were like a house on fire, and then then I met Guy, but Guy was like a creep, and then he just texts like the weirdest. No, not that one.
I'm sorry.
He takes like the weirdest ish ever. So because my one friend is kinky, she's like proper kinky.
Yeah.
She'd end up chatting to Guy, and that's when I realized, you know what, this is not going to work because I'm not that
You're not that
person.
person.
I'm not acting as if I'm someone else. So I was like,
Jesus.
peace, out of here.
Okay.
And then he
just
came
wait.
back. Wanted
So
love.
guys, just the golden nuggets. There's always a better love out there. I'm done. Drops my.
For me, it's guys, love. Never give up on love. Someone is out there for you. The one for you is out there. Don't give up. Don't. Never. Don't let your boyfriend stand in the way of you finding your husband.
Shoo! Cheers! Lastly, guys, like this has been a very emotional segment for me, and I didn't show it up here, but deep down I felt it. And what I take away is it's okay to love again, but just don't take your previous grievances into your new relationship because you're going to ruin it.
They don't deserve it.
Yeah, get in there with a clean heart, and I'm sure you'll find what you've been looking for, but just don't give up on love, guys. Hey, cheers, guys. Thanks so much for joining into our segment today of Sunshine Tales.
No. You know I've only won this twice, right?
This will pull my word. Don't stress.